There we go. Here's up, we're live. Welcome everybody. Today I'm gonna start off the second chapter in the Corpse Party. I think last time there were 3 stars. I think we got the proper end in one go, so I don't know. Let's move on to chapter 2. It didn't end well, by the way. Somebody didn't live. Can I... It says continue, but there is no data. Alright. Chapter 2, let's see. Is there anything I want to configure? It's... Cost is fine. This one is fine, right? It might be a bit low. Let's see. Oh no, that's way louder. This is 3%. Yeah, this seems about right. 2. Yeah. Yeah, I should now be comfortably above it. Put this to 12%. Voice volume 10%. Let's put this one slightly less than the voices. Let's try it like this. I can always change it if necessary. Chapter 2 acquisition rate 0 out of 6. Oh look, the ones that are available are already shown. So 1 from Musi Shigawa Girls Middle School, 1 from Lexern Senior High School, and 4 from Byakudan Senior High School. No, all category we got from the Seisei Academy, Misato Municipal Academy. We also did the extras. Let's get started. Let's see, this one has 5 endings, so let's see if we can get the right one in one go. Yes, please. I should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. It's Naomi again. All because of that stupid co-ed meet in 2 days. I got the boys' class rep take care of the groundwork. Yeah. Freaking Kushinuma. Does he know that what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a damn pommel horse. Gulp. Naomi, that is one pretty sight. Huh? What is? That booty you got? Oh, psycho. What? Yours is way cuter. Mine's all plump like a duck's. What are you saying? You've got what they call childbearing hips. It's a good thing. Okay. At least when you get older, you can pump out all the babies you want with the greatest of ease. I'm actually kind of happy to hear you say that. What is going on here? You do have a certain motherly quality to you, Naomi. It's no wonder you're so good, kid. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. That's a lot? Sounds like you'll be making some lucky guy real happy. Hmm? No. 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 That's how part 1 ended. Miss Shishiro. Wasn't that Nakashima's voice? And she was screaming. What do I do? I can't let anything happen to my students. Oh. Ayumi, wheeze, chatter. Ayumi's not doing great. Shinosaki-san, it'll be alright. Please calm down. But you heard it too, outside. Her voice. Panic attack. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I need to try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice. I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building settling. I'll go check it out though and see if I can't figure out what it was for sure. You two stay right here, okay? Miss Shishiro, wait, don't leave us. Shinosaki. It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinosaki. Oh, okay. Or better yet, how about I go take a look and you wait here? Not a chance. Until I can verify everyone's safety, I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful, though. No! Look, she'll be fine. Jeez. I'm counting on you, Kishinuma. I'll be back in no time. No problem. I'm actually scared. My legs are even shaking. I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness. Or this nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play the part of the level-headed adult. Better. Their name is education. Alright. So, let's see what part of the buildings are open. There's a bucket. Ooh. There's something here. A crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nestled among the debris in the ground. Take it. Yes. Power stone. A pill of violet crystal found by Miss Yui protects its bearer from harm. That seems like a good thing to have? Question mark?
Yui sensei.
Miss Yui. I think that really was a scream we heard, Did you find something? Yeah, some kind of gemstone lying on the ground. It looks like a ruby, or no, probably an amethyst? Rubies are red. Amethysts are purple? Green? Kishinuma, you can identify gemstones? Ah, not really. Shinozaki's the one to ask for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well, then maybe I should give it to her. Sure. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel little bit better. No problem. I handed over the power stone. Wait, actually, is there information over here? Due to recent cat events, daily activities. Takamine Yaniki Oi. Okay. Let's see. Classroom 3A is locked. Classroom 2A is not real. Return home immediately, those who remain here. Well, that ain't good. That reminds me, poor Monet is all alone. He must be one hungry kitty by now. Emily Post, breaking news, serial kidnapping ends in murder. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing with the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses had its tongue severed and removed, unique mutilations far too grotesque and disgusting to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. I heard something about this once before, but I never realized just how horrific an incident it really was. Huh? Do we want to go through that door? A disturbing large amount of human hair is crammed into the cabinet, filling each shelf to overflowing. Looking closely, there are an excessive number of bugs excitedly scampering all over. The sound alone is enough to make your skin crawl. Buggy hair. Hello? Oh, did stuff change now? Huh. Alright. Up we go. It's a key, isn't it? Label on the key reads 3A. Take it. Oh, yes. No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. Okay. Is that a rule that we need to remember? No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. See. Classroom 3A, the door is now unlocked. Uh-oh. Music's gone. Oh, it's a spookum. But it's a blue spookum. Blue spookums are alright. Well, if it isn't a teacher, are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know that I heard one of my students screaming and have set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, as I keep telling people, that won't be possible. This school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions. What a knowledgeable ghost. Which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another. Or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely as they do. Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there. And if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard a voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently. Children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They're fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore the agonizing scream and go my merry way. Step aside. Be nice to the ghost. The shelves are filled with just about every variety of cutting implement. Kitchen knives, surgical tools, chisels, etc. All appear unusually sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. Uh-oh. Step aside. Why don't you fuck off, you damned corporeal... An earthquake? Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. In all the world, the most vile and trustworthy individuals of them all are you school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students, you're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. This really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. Taken in? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance, because you sure won't want to get involved. Have to keep up appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them, you're just ragging at them. That's not... I've never met a teacher who actually cared about their students. Not once. You're wrong. She's getting hurt. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these godforsaken halls if they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And I sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Any last words, bitch? I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Spare... Come again? Spare my students. What was that? Please, I don't care what happens to me. Just please spare their lives. They're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity? And I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable. You're going to feel that pain every moment of every day forevermore. Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me, now consider sparing your life. Time to spit in the face of this ghost. Don't you harm a hair on their heads, you hear me? Shh. You're one stubborn little bitch. And thus she died. This is excruciating. I think my ribcage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness. Does it hurt? Aw, poor babe. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody live. I love you all. Game over? Did we lose? Meanwhile... Oh, another earthquake. I'm changing that guy's voice. It was too annoying. I think it's over. What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We've got to go search for Miss Shishido. what if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going.
分かったよ。
Oh, alright already. If we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? Oh. How about we leave her a note? Shinozaki, do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen. But no paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. Miss Yui, we've gone to find you. If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here, we'll be back. How's that? Blunt and kind of sloppy? It's your fault that we have to leave her a message as all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Okay. Just don't cry, we'll find her. I'm starting to like this guy more and more. Also, I killed the teacher, like, real badly. Whoops. But we can go up. Oh yes. Let's go up first. If you acquire any name tags from the corpses in this school, please bring them to me. I'll add them to my collection. Custodian. What? Crude pictures seen drawn by a child adorns one of the shelter. Photos smiling children are surrounding an adult and merrily stabbing them to death. How unsettling. Rows of dead bugs are neatly arranged on each shelf. What? Ow! Can we... Nope. Uh-oh.
なんだこりゃ。廊下が抜けてるぞ。
What the... Looks like a dead end. Did this happen during that last earthquake?
先生、どこにいるの？
Miss Shishido, where are you? I'm really worried. Let's see. Oop. There's the one with the hair. See, is there a message here? No. We've already read this one. It's cold in here.
それに暗くて怖えな。
Not to mention dark and scary. Hey, Shinozaki? Do you have any more of those candles, like the one you lit during that ghost story?
持ってる。
I do. How about we light one up and take a quick breather? They give off some heat, right? Sure.
あったかい。私のろうそく。
This candle of mine really is kind of warm.
ああ。だな。
Yeah, it is. spooked. Alright. Let's save. It didn't really turn out great, but... Did we fix something? We did not. Oh, maybe now the force field is gone. The answer is nope. That's not right. Why would there be something like this on a fire in an elementary school? Like someone trying to plant the thought of suicide into their heads. Yeah, seriously. Plus, who's gonna kill themselves in here anyways? I'd rather find my way out. Okay. We can't go up. Oh, this is now fixed.
どうしたんだよ。
What's up?
いいこと思いついたの。
I just had a brainstorm. Class wrapped Shinozaki's famous Scary Time candles. There's not a student in 2-9 who isn't intimately familiar with them, right? You're kidding? That's not a student in our grade who hasn't seen them at least once. People call you the horror rep of Kisaragi for a reason. So how about we light some candles like this all throughout the school building? They'll be like signal flares from Mushida and the others. Let them know that you and me and Miss Shishido are all there with them, safe and sound. Yeah, I guess. Seems more like she's just trying to reassure herself that she's okay. But if it makes her feel better,
行こうぜ。
come on, let's go. Okay. Yes. Well, that's not creepy at all. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. Okay. And we go south. And the entranceway. Oh, we've never been this far before. Each time you turn around, stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the world behind your back still there? Alright, we can go that way. Oh, well.
うお
That's a bunch of
これ
corpses.
だ。人の
Those are human bones. Oh god, no.
大丈夫かよ、篠崎。
Are you okay, Shinozaki? I'll be fine. I'm just hyperventilating a little. Come on, we have to find Miss Shishido.
おう。
Yeah. Where the hell is Satoshi? If he were here, I bet Shinozaki would be a whole lot calmer.
What
What are you standing around for? Let's get out of here.
分かってるよ。
Oh, right already. Judging by the signs, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Close inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Byakudan Senior High School Class 24 Kai Shimada. Kizabi. Did you just hear? We have to get away from here. Okay. Let's see, Byakudan Kai Shimada. Sliced up with edged weapon bled out. Judging by closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Tomohiro Okawa. Appears to be the remains. Masato Fukuroi. And the final one. Oh, that's a different school. Musashigawa's Girls Middle School Hikari Kirigami. Right. Mio Okawa also sliced up and bled out. Struck with one weapon and stabbed with another, bled out. Okay. Bled out from injuries. Age 13? Oh god. So the question is, were they all together? When the 70-year-old and the 13-year-old. Uh-oh. That looks dangerous. Let's not go that way first. There's a hastily written note on the ground. This writer seems to have struggled with it, as the lettering is inconsistent and difficult to read. Why, sister? It hurts. It hurts. After I die, the pain will continue forever. No. No, 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 no. Sis, you lied to me. You're going to leave me behind, aren't you? I will never forgive you. There's an erratic noise like that coming from within. So the custodian was also in the other stage in part 1. Chapter 1. Interesting. We have the Power Stone. Okay. But still, red ghosts are bad. Blue ghosts can turn red. 4 framed photos here of small children who seem to be around elementary school age. Okay. Victims' memoirs, 1 out of 5. I ate my friend today. What else was I supposed to do? I was starving. We both were, and there's no food here. So we decided together that one of us should try to live just a little bit longer. If I ever get home, I'm supposed to tell all the people waiting for us what happened. We left it all up to a game of paper, scissors, rock. Loser eats winner. Loser eats winner. And I lost. I felt her blood going down my throat, quenching my thirst. Her meat was supple and satisfying. But that blood and that meat was once my friend. Up until just a few hours before, I'd been talking with her. As I feasted, I just kept thinking, this food used to be a person. Before I tore it apart, it all worked together to sustain a life. And every time I thought about that, I just started crying. And I couldn't stop. I wanted some part of her to be with me even after she died. So I decided to keep one of her eyeballs. What the fuck? And I thought maybe I should write all of this down to help preserve some small portion of my sanity. Decaying skeletal remains, about the size of a middle school student. They're in the process of slowly drying and whitening, giving almost overpowering stench throughout the hallway. Any clothing the deceased had been wearing is long gone, so there are no means of readily identifying gender on site. And no ID tag. Okay. Uh-oh. What the hell kind of room is this? It's not like any classroom I've ever seen. Hey, Shinozaki? My head is splitting.
マジか。
Are
おい
you
大丈夫かよ。
are you okay? We shouldn't be here. We really shouldn't be here.
でも奥になんかあるぞ。
It looks like there's something in here though, in the back. Whoop. We shouldn't be there, we should just leave. So I feel like I missed something. Like I missed a corpse over here? Maybe? Right. Let's go have a look. What was it?
なんだこいつ。
What the hell?
うえ
Stay back! Huh?
脅かすなよお前。
Don't scare me like that. Jeez.
ダメ合わしちゃダメ
You absolutely positively must not look into his eyes, okay? Okay. But he is blue. A rusted blood-soaked nail puller is sitting on top of the desk. Take it. No. Let's just leave. Okay. So it's still possible to go back. We could get the nail puller there, but I don't know why I would want or need a nail puller. Okay, let's try to go this other way. What's this? Oh, Victor's memoirs 2 out of 5. I hold in the palm of my hand a piece of a person's body, a piece of a person who was living and breathing only a short while ago. This body part used to be attached to her head, and now I'm walking around to school with it. I had no idea eyeballs were so heavy, and I just keep squishing it in the palm of my hand, as if I'm testing its firmness. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Okay. Might as well be painted on. It's neither opening nor giving any hints that it will ever open. That's not great. Wait, there is a note there? Each time you turn around, okay. let's have a look around. So there's still nowhere to go here, right? We can check up. Nope. Alright. I guess we go get the new cooler. I don't know why. I guess it's better in our hands than in, like, Ghost's hands? That doesn't even make sense, but... Alright. Let's not look in the eyes of the blue spirit, although it's blue. Or maybe it's the eyeball devourer. Spooky music. Okay, let's... What is that thing? Acquired the nail puller. We didn't look in its eyes. Now that we have this nail puller. Yeah. You ate your friend today. Oh, this time we got an AD tag. Amy Kudo. Lexington Senior High School class 3.0. Amy Kudo. Willingly offered own flesh as food to sustain friend. A salute to Amy. Can you help, custodian? Nope. Is that our ticket out of here? I really don't want to fuck with the red ghost. What is it? Are you okay?
おい篠崎、どこ行くんだよ。
Hey Shinozaki, where are you going? Follow that lady. What the hell was all that about? She didn't look okay.
おい篠崎、お前何やって。
誰もそんなことを言ってない。今日は娘の誕生日なので、7つになったお祝いに。お前の汚い。ああ。どうして一緒にこっちを見るんだ。
She is apparently not okay. Shinozaki, hey. Kishinuma. What's wrong? You were saying some pretty weird stuff just now. Was she not aware? Must be the pressure. Her nerves are probably shot all to hell by now. Never mind. Probably just my imagination. Don't worry about it. Huh? I'm not sure where this is going. What the? Oh no. I think I just heard Miss Yui's voice. Did I save you? She said. But it couldn't be it, could it? Alright, so... we probably need that thing. So I'm gonna reload. Is that cheating? Maybe. But I think we need the stone. Or we can dodge that ghost. Alright. Cookie. Panic attack. Understandable. So something's going on with Ayumi.
大丈夫かよ。
Or she's just really weird, that's also possible. Alright. So, question is, can we get the ID from this corpse? Sense hair. Remains of female student. There we go. We got the name tag. Let's check if they are actually remembered. Okay. Alright. So they're saying Kizami, so something is up with a person named Kizami. What the hell? Stay back. Not look into his eyes. Can do. Get the milk cooler. Let's not look at the ghost. That's a can do. We're still missing one victim, I think. to 1 victim. Right. No, I can't tell what's happening to her. She's looking down. Yeah. Alright. It's probably smart to stay together.
おい篠崎。
今日は娘の誕生日なので。
Alright. She might be a liability, but not okay to... Fuck. I should have saved. I should have saved. I'm a dum-dum.
なんだ。
And where the hell am I? Was I doing or something? Got move. In a hole?
なんだ。
Oh, he's being buried.
いや。
He's being buried. This can't be happening. And then... This is funny stuff. My eyes are really hurting. Come on, breathe. Oh. Bad end. Wrong end, 1 out of 4. Whoa, okay, so there are 4 wrong ends. Whoops. Okay, but that's way harder than I thought it would be. Alright. So the first star is probably the correct end. Let's see if we can't get it. I mean, we've already lost the teacher. Okay. Wait. Living friends who are able to retain their sanity and reason will be your final ray of hope. But what about a friend that can't do that? Alright. Alright, let's make sure not to look in its eyes. Let's do it like this. Yes. Careful. So, on the one hand, Ayumi is like useful for those sort of situations, but she might also turn out to be a liability. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. Have her run off. Go real quickly to save. If the game will let me. There we go. And now to save the day.
Oi, Shinozaki.
Alright. Alright. Can we now bait this ghost? Will it come in there? It's that ghost from before. It left the classroom. Don't let it touch you. Uh-oh. This way? Okay, let's go. Which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. Goodbye, Mr. Ghost. Right. Right. Make a save. Get out of here. Let's check if the teacher came back. Still here, untouched. She has to come back. The door is nailed shut and the nails are hammered in tight. It's not going to open through any normal means. Use the nail puller. Oh, yes. Open the door. See, there's nothing there, right? Yeah. Alright. Hello? Oh. There's a piece of scrap paper pinned to the wall. There's this dark spots dotting the page and you realize they're tear stains. Those who choose to ignore the darkness that dwells in the hearts of man may be stuck forever in a loop. For in this world there are some truths that simply must be known, no matter how disturbing. But curiosity can be deadly, and other truths are best left untold. Beware the messages of the dead, for there be curses among them. Curses that can crush even the strongest wills, demolishing all semblance of reason. If you wish to protect your sanity, take heed. Do not let your curiosity get the better of you. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Appears to be a control for some sort of elaborate pulley system. Virtually transparent threads. There's a lever jutting from one side. Pull it. Yes. Alright. That's something, I guess. Victim's memoirs, 3 out of 5. I've been searching for every last corner of the school building, trying to find a way of escaping with her. It's not happening no matter how much we travel, only further misery awaits us. I'm so unbearably thirsty, so hungry that it feels like my stomach is eating itself, and every moment it gets worse. It's like a big black mass in front of me that's slowly closing in. I can't keep ignoring it. I've started talking to the eyeball in my hand to help stay focused and maintaining myself. Look, if you're standing there talking to an eyeball, stop looking at me like that. I swear I'll find us a way out of here. I have to make sure I'll tell your family what you did for me. Right, so we should not. Mr. Heat. Do not read the victim's memoirs to their conclusion. Okay. Let's quickly go check. Still don't know. Still no. Let's go to the machine. Drop a sweet save. Gonna write this one, I think. Okay, there should be a spookum in here. Hello, Mr. Spookum. Goodbye, Mr. Spookum. Appears to be a control mechanism for some sort of connected pulley system rigged with a network of high sparring threads. There's a lever jutting out from one side. Pull it. Yes. That's fantastic. Uh-oh. Fuck. Can we do this somehow? Fuck. Okay. I still believe we need that stone, so... Let's keep going. Alright. Dodge the spookum. Goodbye, Mr. Spookum. No spooks for me this time. Alright. Let's have a think. He's over here. We can't get out in time. So he goes here. We wait over here. Then we go like this. We go like this. And we wait until he takes a step. And then we go the other way. Hell yes. Okay. So over here is the dodge on point. Or over here. That also works. We go stand over here. He comes over here. Go stand over here. And then if he like this, we go like whoop, whoop, take it off. Now then he will go up as soon as we pass. Oh yeah, so if he walks over here. Yeah, so that will work. Like this. Like this. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Fuck. So the theory is kind of sound, but the execution wasn't. I apologize. Let's try this again. Oh no, spook him. Alright, try number dos. Pull the lever. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. This is good. To pay attention. Okay, so that's... Alright. One more attempt. Look, I'm not actually 100% sure it's possible. I move faster than he does, so it should be possible. As long as I pay close attention. So them jukes were proper. Oh, that might be... I set 2 steps there. That might be the minute. Oh, spook him. Right. Get ready. Get ready. Haha! We actually did it. Yep, he ain't happy about us. Yeah. Right, let's go drop a save real quick. Still got the stone. Yes. This is reminding me of when I play any RPG and I have like this elixir and I just have it still have it at the end credits. Oh, hello, Spookum. I'm back over here. Speed read. Cursed writings left behind by those who lost all reason must be read in the proper order. If one part is skipped, the next will never appear. If you insist upon reading such dangerous words, too, I pray you have a strong will and a sturdy mind. Now we're here. What's wrong? You need to stop for a minute? No, I just thought this seemed like a good spot for another candle. No objections, I assume? go ahead. Oh, yes. The infirmary. Hello? Well, that's not creepy music at all. Old-fashioned space heater. Okay. Scissors. Bloody scissors. Tonics. Alright. Topo diagram. Okay. Open journal and a framed picture on the desk. Journal seems almost decorative, except it's a plastic model. Okay. How to remove a tongue too. It can be a real challenge to keep straight just which form severed tongue belongs to which patient. As such, it's highly recommended that the tongues be tagged or marked once attached. The owners will be in no state to identify them after all. Best to work quickly too before things get hectic. Patient's bare tongue stumps will suffer postpartum swelling resulting in slow suffocation. You may wish to put the patients down once the inevitable screaming begins. It's kinder that way. It will free you to tag your trophies in peace. Well, that's unpleasant. That was a useless and unpleasant room. Science lab. It ain't real. Oh no. You have to get in there. Teacher's dying. Is this the last? Take by size, remains of a junior or senior high school student, close space reveals school ID name tag. Japanese senior Katayama. That's Ryosuke Katayama. Kizae. Did you hear a voice just now? Yeah, I heard it. I wonder what happened to him. I get the feeling he was surprised. I think he died quickly and suddenly. Who's downstairs? Suffered compound fracture and blood out. I'm not sure if that's quick. That makes 6 out of 6. Oh, look, there's some paint on the floor. We can still read one more of these. Victim's memoirs, 4 out of 5. I'm writing these memoirs with sticky hands, but it's not me that's sticky, but something else. I hope you are not mad about this. Maybe you will think I'm a horrible person, but I got hungry again. Feel hungry like I was about to die, so I did something I shouldn't have done. I promised myself I would stay sane and promised myself I wouldn't do what I did. I am so sorry, really sorry, but there is no excuse for what I did. With my bloody hands, I took the thing that I've been squishing and I put it in my mouth and I swallowed it. I ate it. Welp. That's something. Lavatories, girls, boys. Let's keep our restrooms clean. Oh, there was a friendly ghost in the men's room.
男の子のトイレなんて初めて入った。
It feels weird being in the boys' room.
こんな匂いするんだ。
It sure has an interesting smell. She seems to be staring down at the floor and grinning wildly. What is it? Nothing. Maybe I'm just seeing things. The mirror is slightly vibrating against the back wall with each supple movement you make, clattering as it does so. Yoshiki's pallid face stares back at him.
げえ視線が気になるんだけど、さすがに無理だわ。起きるななあ、今、変な声聞こえたか？
聞こえてないけど、ここ、何かいる。早く、出よう。男の子のトイレなん。
Right.
やだ。
おい。篠崎。
Hmm.
大丈夫かよ、篠崎。
私のために何でもしてくれる。悪気がなくても、あなたは生き埋めが印のですか。私のものなんだから、あなたなんかに渡さない。掃除が大変だ。恥ずかしいと思いなさいよ。何？
Hmm. Fighter Shinozaki.
お前。
信じていたのに、どうしてみんな私の意見を聞いてくれないの。
なんだよ。何言ってっかわかんねえよ。
Well, she went mental. Yep, completely mental. Let's see. Alright. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why is this happening to us?
岸沼
Shinuma.
やべ。
なんだこの煙は。出てこい便所から。
It's all this smoke I see. Get the hell out of the stall right this instant. Hitting the tobacco again, were we? Well, no, sir. Didn't I warn you what would happen if I caught you smoking again? Expulsion, that's what. I'm sorry. You're a real problem, child, you know that? Why do you even come to school in the first place? Disowned by your parents, living on your own, got no friends, never go to class. Just because you hate school doesn't give you the right to throw fits and race your rockets all the time, mister. You're clearly not having any fun here, right? So why don't you just drop out? I really don't get it. It's not like you're trying to get into college. With your home life as it is, the thought probably hasn't even crossed your mind. Huh. Wish I could ask your parents what they think of having a no-good kid like you in the family. But they've never once shown their faces around here. Not since the very first parent-teacher conferences we have ever held. Wonder if they'd be embarrassed. My parents are not exactly proud of me, shall we say. That's not what I mean. I'm thinking of the big picture here. They're clearly just not good parents. If I had kids of my own, you'd better believe I wouldn't be half as lax with them as yours obviously are with you. The problem is, people are having kids when they're way too young. Before they've become proper adults. They're popping out babies of their own. And bad parents raise bad kids. That's why there are so many brats like you in this world. He's right about one thing. There's no reason for me to stay in this school. It really is pointless. I should just beat the crap out of this jackass, then drop out. Well, violence isn't the answer. People think as long as they pay school taxes or tuition, they're good mummies and daddies. Well, newsflash, they're not. What's with that look? I've never hit a teacher before. Oh well, first time for everything.
坪田先生
Mr. Tsubota?
ああ。おう、委員長。なんだ
Huh. Well, if it isn't the class rep, what's up?
教頭先生がお呼びです。すぐ職員室に来てくださいって。
The vice principal is looking for you. You're needed back at the staff room.
そうか。わかった。
Gotcha. Thanks. Inozaki, you've got great eyes, you know that? Always so clear and focused. Instructors like your kind best of all. You ever have a problem, you come talk to me about it, okay? That guy's the worst. Thanks. You're not really any better. Huh? You were thinking about hitting him just now, weren't you? What a sad fate it would be to get kicked out of school over a pathetic excuse for a teacher like him. And you'd regret it later. You know you would. No matter how much of a pain in the ass it may be, and no matter how you think it'll turn out in the end. Just stay in school, bite your tongue, and make it to graduation.
もう
Honestly.
はあ
Huh?
お前、何泣いてんだ
Why are you crying? Ah, Sorry, whenever I give an impassioned speech like that, I always find myself tearing up a little. You're Kishinuma from class 1-5, right? Yeah. I'm Shinosaki from round 3. Sorry to butt in like that. Oh, don't worry about it. Later. Hey, when you told him the vice principal was calling. I was lying, of course. I never actually thanked her for what she did that day, for crying on my behalf. And I swore to myself as soon as I realized we were trapped here. That I'd protect her no matter what happens. This must be a test, to see if I really meant that no matter what happens part. Why the hell are you doing this? Answer me. Shinozaki.
頼む。戻ってきてくれ、篠崎。
Please, come back to me, Shinozaki.
クラスのやつら見つけて、全員でここを出るんだろ。
We're going to find all our classmates and get out of this horrible place, okay?
お前がそんなんじゃ意味ねえんだよ。
There's no reason for you to stay like this. So warm. Kishinuma, where? What? Shinozaki, you're...
お前、
Oh,
戻ったのか。
is it you? Are you back? What do you... So what you're saying... Yeah, so far all the corpses we found in here have been people we've never met before. But that stain was left behind by someone really close to us. Someone whose mind was completely filled with the pain and agony of death. And the next thing I knew, I was in your arms and you were squeezing the life out of me. Couldn't she just say hugging? Someone close to us, huh? I really hope that just this once your intuition is wrong. But I could feel all her pain. I was freezing cold, except my throat was so hot, it felt like it was on fire. And then I voided my bowels and everything went dark. No matter how hard I struggled, my arms and my legs just wouldn't move. I wanted to yell out, "Help me," but I had no voice. I was scared and the pain was so excruciating. Calm down, Shinozaki. That wasn't you. You're still alive. I know. Well, we've searched the whole building. Miss Yui really is nowhere to be found. Maybe we should head back to the classroom. Yeah, that's probably best. No Satoshi or the others, though, either. Lost time. Okay. Well, that's... Thank God for the background music. Can't reach her, that's unfortunate. I tried, Teach. I tried. Should I check this out? Kitty conversations and laughter can be heard wafting out from the infirmary.
そうなの
Yoshiki.
そう私もね学校大好きなんだよ
That's right, it's the same for me. I love my school.
鈴本さんダメ
Suzumoto, get away!
離れろ早く
You need to run quickly. At my homeroom's teacher's the best. But I guess you feel the same about yours too, huh? Suzumoto, hey, snap out of it. Suzumoto, it's us, okay? Shinozaki, Kishinuma, sob. Can you stand? Come on, we're right here. No, I'm okay. Believe it or not, these really aren't bad kids. Huh? They've just been through some horrible experience. Here, read this and you'll see what I mean. Heavenly Post for Children Adopted follow-up report. The brutal shock and deaths of the recently kidnapped grade schoolers have now been traced back to the hands of the instructor found in the room with them. The scissors he held are confirmed to have been used to cut out the victims' tongues, ultimately leading to death through excessive bleeding or choking. One of the victims even had the majority of her head slowly and methodically removed. His cranial mass was found on the floor next to her body. Heavenly Host Elementary students pictured here are the 4 who were found in the basement room. Of these children, one was... When investigators arrived at the scene of the crime, she was... blood... The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. These ghosts have the same faces and uniforms as the children in these photographs. The ghost that was chasing us on the first floor earlier is one of them too. I can't just ignore these poor souls. I'm going to stay with them. Sob. I don't think that's a good idea, Suzumoto. You really need to get out of this room. Suzumoto, you have to stop this. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Oh, stop. Hey, what's going on? Eek. Shinozaki. Damn it, what the hell did they do? Ugh. Come up, play. Come on. I don't know. I don't know how to save her. I'm so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. Can't even touch her, much less get her down. So what the hell do we do? I don't know, but we have to do something. We have to. Whoa, your nose is bleeding. What?
言わないでよ。はっきりそういうのは。
Don't tell me that. Jeez, and you're so blunt about it too. Would you prefer I didn't say anything and just let it drip?
こんにちは。
Huh? She's got eyes like a dead fish.
あなた方はここに閉じ込められたばかりなのですね。
You've only just arrived at this school, have you not? That's right. Were you brought here against your will too? I can't say I recognize your uniform. Actually, I died here quite a while ago. I came in search of someone very important to me, you see. Your name wouldn't happen to be Naho, would it? It is. Who's that? High school paranormalist, Naho Sainoki. I think she was on TV receiving some kind of award last year. She's an author, right? Yeah. She's also pretty well known for communing with the spirits, and has a popular homepage with lots of information on paranormal studies and occultism. I'm a big fan of yours, Miss Sainoki. I'm on your website all the time. That's very flattering. I'm afraid you won't be seeing any more updates from me. Your last posting was about the Sachiko Ever After charm. I've been wondering what happened to you since then. I never imagined it was anything like this, though. Hey, sorry to interrupt. But did you say you came here in search of someone? Yes. So you came here of your own volition? On purpose? There's a way to do that? That's not something I can talk about. I'm sorry. What? The greater concern right now is your friend. That's right. Do you have any idea what we can do to save her? Before I died here, I searched high and low for any means of escape. In the process, I learned that these closed spaces were given the form of Heavenly Host Elementary School through the sorrow and agony of its victims. Victims of an incident that occurred 30 years before our time. 4 children kidnapped, with broken bodies later found in this very building. Those children are the ones giving shape to this nexus. The 4 kids pictured in a newspaper article. It sure seems like it. Unfortunately, this place took its toll on me, and I died before I was able to make my escape. But the key seems to lie with those children. If they can be put to rest, there just might be a way out of here. Without all that sorrow and agony to sustain them, these closed spaces would start to break down. All this pointless suffering would come to an end, and we'd be released from this hell. That's my theory anyway. A ghost theory! Thank you for watching. Yeah, but put them to rest? How the hell do we do that? Give them closure, of course. What they lack is any remorse or regret from the one who killed them. The one who killed them? Are you saying? The murderer is here in this school. Yes. Seriously? How are we supposed to get someone like that to express remorse? Where would we even begin? Uh-oh. You need to do whatever you can and do it quickly. If you don't, those two spirits are going to hurt your friend. We will. We'll think of something. I guess the first order of business is actually finding the killer. Hey, Shinozaki, hold up. I don't know much about you as an author or paranormal researcher, but I'm going to take you on your word anyway. Right now, I'm just grateful for any lead at all, so thanks. Uh-oh.
おい、大丈夫か？
Hey, you alright?
平気。戻してないよ。
Yeah, I'm okay. I thought I was going to throw up, but I didn't. She's acting normally, but I don't know. I think she's starting to snap under the pressure. Shinozaki. She needs to get out of this school or she could be in real trouble. Damn it, why is there no exit? Oh, did she leave? Yup. Alright. Alright. Uh-oh. Hello, Mr. Spookum. Goodbye, Mr. Spookum. Let's see. Let's head for the classroom. Alright. Ooh. The note to Miss Yui is still here, untouched and unaltered. Looks like she hasn't come back yet. Can't believe she'd still be out looking for Nishi Nakashima. Alright. Let's see. That's the note we shouldn't read. What's that? There's a severed head of an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. Pick it up? Sure, why not? Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What the? I hear a voice. Return my body? Okay. We still can't get in there. Although I'm kind of curious. Let's read. 5 out of 5. No, stop reading. Don't read it. Don't read it. The note specifically said not to. So I kind of want to. Alright. Let's bring this head to the ghost. See if that doesn't do the trick. I guess that's not it. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Oh, look at that. There's an old-fashioned festival doll lying on the ground here. It seems to be missing its head. Pick it up. Yes. Thoughts begin to echo in your mind, seemingly from the doll. Somehow or another, it's found a way to communicate its sole desire. What the? I hear a voice. Give me back my head. As the head and body of the doll, antique doll are joined, it begins speaking more clearly and directly. With a high-pitched voice like that of a child, it slowly repeats several phrases in a cold and distorted yet oddly sing-songy tone. With my brain. Never wanting them to die, but scared myself. Such death and pain. I am so sorry. I feel so ashamed. So very sorry. I am not a bad man. Never wanting them to die, but couldn't raise a helping hand. Did this doll belong to the murderer? Doesn't it kind of piss you off? Like it's just playing around and saying what we want to hear. We don't need this thing. Wait, don't you think it might count as repentance from the murderer? Acquired penitent spirit. I'll never forgive him, no matter what he says. Yeah, so this might be a trick? Let's see if this is a good idea or not. Alright, here we go. Open your eyes, please. Haven't you ghosts done enough already? I don't know about everything that happened to you. And yeah, I get it was really horrible. But you're cursing and killing innocent people who had nothing to do with any of this. What the hell is that supposed to accomplish, huh? Yeah, the ghost had no message. Stop! If you make them mad, they'll shut us out. Come on, you two. I have something you need to hear, okay? Just listen. Ayumi held up the antique doll and let the children listen to the penitent spirit sealed within. You can rest peacefully now, okay? You don't have to keep suffering. The horrible things that happened to you are all in the past. Your loved ones. Your parents are waiting for you. Go to them now. Please, I know you can do it. Let go of that girl. Let go of Suzumoto. No, stop! Uh-oh. Ayumi threw the antique doll to the ground in a fit of panic and frustration. Is she? No. Uh-oh. What the hell? Uh-oh, Ayumi's not okay. Shinozaki, don't look. Come on, let's get away from here. Shinozaki! I'm really starting to lose it. Shino. Schloop. It's the real murderer. Oh. What? The shell feels like it's gotten lighter. Oh. Oh. So you're really, truly sorry about the safety of your students, huh? Of course I am. But you're just their instructor, no? You have no familial bond with any of them. You're not their mother. But they're my children. I think I speak for every single one of us at Kisaragi Academy when I say that we love our children. We care about them just as their parents do. Never underestimate a teacher. Now answer me this. Your little rant earlier suggested that more of my students are here than the two I came with and the one I heard. Is it true? Were the others brought here as well? It is. Numerous corporeal entities joined us in these closed spaces, all at the same time. Counting you, I sensed the arrival of 9 people. My right arm is definitely broken. And all this blood... Oh, those cutting implements on the shelf must have done a number on my back. I wonder how long I was out for. Shinozaki and Kishinuma must be worried. I need to get back to the classroom. That spirit was trapped here, just like us, succumbing to unbearable feelings of anger and hatred. One victim drawn to harm another. It's not just people trapped in this space, but there's sadness and torment as well. It's got nowhere to go, so it just hangs in these halls. We shouldn't be here. I have to get them all back home. Please, everybody, stay safe. Continued in chapter 3. Did we do it? Did we get the good end? It doesn't feel like a good end. So we learned a lot. There is some sort of occultist here who told me that I have to cleanse the kids. But when we tried with the doll, they murdered somebody. And the killer is still here and just got one of them. So the story is definitely getting interesting. So Naomi is alive, but not so doing so well. Mayu's dead. And the antique doll, I feel like it was a scam. But we got the ending, so. Did we unlock an extra? We did not. Okay. Right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll continue this on another time. We'll get started on chapter 3. Look, we got the solid star and 1 bad star in chapter 2, so not too bad. Only died once. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.